Hi, my exotic viewers. This is Moja Exotic, and you are watching Exotic View. So, before I get started, I would like to say this is my very first Exotic Views video. So go ahead and do me a favor, follow me, like, comment, repost, whatever. I just need y'all support. Alright, so we're just gonna hop right into it. This first video is from a girl from St. Petersburg, Florida, my hometown, okay? She would like to keep this video anonymous because she says she don't want to get her ass beat. That should already tell y'all this is gonna be some bullshit. She's actually green as fuck for what she did, but just stay tuned. Okay, so she says she's a single mom and she lives by herself with her kid. She said after her child's 3rd birthday, she decided to hop back into the dating pool, even though it's full of piss and snakes, she said. I'm not sure why this matters, but she said all her kids are from the same guy and that he is present in their lives. She said her and her homegirl went downtown St. Pete and she just needed to get out the house and really just get a feel of being irresponsible for a little bit. She said she was walking past $5 with her friend and somebody grabbed her hand. Now, if you're from St. Pete, you know that $5 right there in that little area is full of people. And if you've been in front of $5, you know you've met somebody out front of $5. We all have. She said he grabbed her hand and she was just like, oh. But then when she turned around, she said that he was one of the finest men she's ever seen. She said he was chocolate, he was tall. She said she was just so taken aback. She said she wanted to play hard to get, so of course she was like, what you want? And he was just like, give me your number. She said she wanted to play hard to get, of course. So she told him, no, you give me your number. So they did a little exchange and she told herself she really don't like men from St. Pete. This is what she say, because men from St. Pete are bitchs. I don't know. This is what she said. She said men from St. Pete are crash out, YNs. She say all the older dudes try to act young. She just say that's not her crowd. But this is what she's saying, y'all. Don't shoot me, okay? She said as soon as she left, she texted him. And of course she dropped the low, because why wouldn't she? She said she raced home, got in the shower, and spruced up her room a little bit, waiting on him to get there. As soon as he got there, he came in, he hugged her, and he went right past her, went right to her bathroom, like he owned the place. She said he got right in the shower, like he just knew what he was doing. She said she lived bougie, so her house was nice and clean. She had towels, soap, everything he needed anyway. When he got out, they did their little 1-2-1-2, and by 2 a.m. he was gone. She said she was a little upset because she dang, you just kind of came here and then you just left. She said she felt the type of way. But they kept up because they were talking for weeks up to a month. She said he would occasionally come over maybe 4 to 5 times a week. Say he would be there between the hours of 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. And at 2 a.m. around 2, he would be gone. So she happened to ask him dang, what you got going on? Why every time you come to my house, you leaving at 2 in the morning? She asked him you got peoples? Because I know you do. And of course he denied, and you know how them niggas is. They always talking about they ain't got no peoples at home, and really they do. So at that point she was real irritated and she was like, man, I'm trying to figure out how to get this man to stay. She said she was trying everything. She was cooking big ass meals. She on TikTok making meals that she done seen on TikTok, trying to get this man to stay at her house. He being a little more freaked out because she's trying to get him to stay. But we all know that when a man is doing all that, he leaving at a specific time every night. Come on, girl. She said his excuses was he had work, he had to pick up his kids, he had this, he had that. I mean, it's not far-fetched, I get it, but we're not done. She said she was cleaning her kid's bathroom one night and she happened to find that melatonin spray. I think y'all know where this is going. She said she got a wild, spontaneous idea off of TikTok. She said the next night, clockwork, he texted her. And he's all like, hey, I'm on my way. And she's like, okay, babe, I'm waiting on you, type shit. When he get there, she feed him some turkey wings, rice, mac and cheese, cabbage, a whole bunch of food, cornbread, all that. She said she got him nice and full. After that, he went to her bathroom and took a shower. While he was in the shower, she sprayed that bed down, okay? She sprayed that bed down. He did complain why the bed wet? And she was like, oh, I sprayed perfume. I sprayed house spray or something like that. So of course when he gets out, they do their little 1-2-1-2, and She said normally he get up and go straight to the bathroom, but this time he laid there for a while. She said he laid there and was like, hold on, give me a minute. And she said maybe like 2-3 minutes later he was out, like he was out cold type shit. She said she like, snuggled up right up under him, like went to sleep right up under him. Now the next morning she got up to get her kids ready for school and he was still there. And he like, dang, why you ain't tell me that I was still here? Why you ain't wake me up? And she like, oh, I thought you just wanted to sleep. I'm sorry. Being all deceitful. Knowing damn well you just drugged this nigga. So like after that, like he keeps coming back, but he don't come as much as he used to, She said he started coming like 2-3 times a week, but he would always fall asleep. So she think he was frustrated from that. To this day, they still talk. She said they still mess around. And actually, when she emailed me, he was claiming he was on his way there. Like, you were legally drugging him. Girl, you need to be in jail. But I'm not judging. If you want my opinion, if he wanted to go home, you should have just let him go home. He at your house 4-5 times out the week and ain't contributing nothing. You cooking all your good food for him. At this point, I want to know what he looked like. Because what you mean, the finest man you ever saw? Ain't nobody that fine to be able to eat up all my motherfucking food and sleep in my bed and all that 5 times out the week. Girl, you done lost your damn mind. Next time, tell him to buy you a steak or something. Tell him to buy the steak and potatoes this time. And bring something other than ding dong to your house. Homegirl say she went through about 3 bottles of that stuff. Girl, how much did you spend? Save some for the babies. They need to be asleep. But she will be watching, so she wants y'all to comment and tell her what y'all think. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, repost. And if you'd like to submit a story, go ahead and email me at XotikVuze@gmail.com. But I feel like it's more discreet when you email. And if you don't want it to be anonymous and you want people to know who you are, then I'm okay with that. I accept all stories. Scary, spooky, romantic, trifling. Whatever you got, I'm here to tell it.